Good morning, grade 5. Um, Welcome to the STEM Digital School. My name is Boitumelo Mukwena, a social science teacher. Today, we are still doing geography on social science. We are on the physical features and human activities. So today we'll be reading a case study on how dams and roads, on how dams and roads changed the land. So we'll be reading two case studies about dams and roads, on how they changed the land. Yesterday we looked at how human activities change the land. Do you still remember those things? Who can tell us how do human activities change the land? We did it yesterday. Let's just do a quick recap on the things we did yesterday about how human activities change the world, the environment. Sakura.
Yes, ma'am.
Morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
How are you?
Ma'am,
Yes.
I'm fine, ma'am.
Yes, you have my answer.
Ma'am, so yesterday we were talking about how human activity changed the land, ma'am. So first of all, how human activity changed the land, ma'am. We started to make farms. We started to make factories. We started to make more houses and we made dams.
Yes.
You made cars, which usually makes air pollution, and so does factories, ma'am. And it also hurts the land because some factories also put pollution into the water, ma'am. And that's why we usually have more factories than we need, ma'am. Because then we start to use the factories to clean the waters.
That's true. That's true. Thank you, Sakara. Nzako.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
I'm good.
Ma'am, I wasn't here yesterday, so can you please send me the link for the test on the chat, ma'am?
Oh, the link for the test.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna ask one of the learners to send it because I don't have it here on my laptop, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Cool. Guys, if you have the link for the test, please send it on the group chat, okay? Please send it on the group chat. If you have the link for the test, please send it on the group chat. Nice. Thank you very much. So let's move. Okay, for those who were not here yesterday, yesterday we learned about how human activities change the world. Okay, we have looked at the fact that when people live and work in a place, they change what the land looks like. That's what we were learning about yesterday, that when people live or work in a certain place, they change what the land looks like. Okay, number one, we have looked at the how farmers clear the land, and make their field. So we have looked at that, on how farmers tend to clear the land, so they can plant their crops. And then we've also looked at the how cities covers a large area with buildings. We've looked at how cities cover a large area with buildings. And then we went to the mines as well. We have looked at how the mines take away soil and rocks. We've also looked at that. And then lastly we looked at how people build dams that changes the flow of rivers. We've looked at how people build the dams, and then they change the flow of rivers. So today, hence, we are reading a case study of how dams and roads change the land. Okay, so we are going to read about dams, and we're also going to read about roads as well. Okay, so the link for the test, it is on the group chat, so please, you can take it. Thank you, Sakura. Okay, so 4 things you need to know about this lesson is that we'll be reading a case study on how dams, rivers change the land, and then by the end of this lesson, you should know how. Okay, you should know how the dams and the roads change the environment. Okay, you should know how it changes the environment. It's a discussion. Don't be scared to raise your hand. Okay, and then you can also write on the group chat, okay, for answers. Then physical features, we are still looking at the physical features. Okay, so let's move. Okay, people change the land in many ways. Okay, farmers cut down trees to make field, people dig into the land to make mines, and then people build towns and cities that covers the land with buildings, and then roads and railways change the land as well. Okay, and then people also build dams on rivers. So as I've said, we are going to be reading a case study on the roads, okay, on how they change the land, and then people and the dams, okay, on how they change the flow of a river, okay, and how they change the environment as well. So here with me, I have people are raising hands already. So dams, how do they impact on the environment? I want a person to read for me. Ntako.
South Africa is a dry country that does not have a lot of rainfall. The country's 2 great rivers, the Orange River and the Vaal River, flow westward across the plateau through the semi-desert to the Atlantic Ocean. Over time, people have changed these 2 rivers to make them useful for human activities. The rivers can be channeled into canals to provide irrigation water for farmers in the drier areas.
Okay, yes. South Africa is a dry country that does not have a lot of rainfall. Okay, so the country has 2 great rivers. Okay, so in our country, we have 2 great rivers, which is the Orange River and the Vaal River. Okay, okay, so they flow westwards across the plateau. Who can tell me what is the plateau? We have learned about the plateau, the different areas in South Africa. The plateau is one of those areas. I'm trying to lower your hand so I cannot be disturbed. You can raise your hand if you know what is a plateau. Tell me what is a plateau. We did this. Okay, Tafiga.
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Excuse me, ma'am. Hello.
I can hear you.
Ma'am, a plateau is a mountain which has a flat surface, such as the Table Mountain.
Yes, 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 yes. It is a mountain which has a flat surface.
Hold the upload, hold the upload.
Nice. Yes, Tafiga is right. Okay, it is a large area with steep sides. It has steep sides, so it is a large area. Okay, with steep sides. Okay, it is a flat area. It is on land as well. Okay, so as you can see, this picture demonstrate a plateau. Okay, it is a flat area on land. So the Orange River and the Vaal River flow westwards across the plateau, okay, inland. through the semi-desert to the Atlantic Ocean. Over time, people have changed these two rivers to make them useful for human activities. Who can tell me how did people change these two rivers to make them useful for human activities? What comes to your mind? Okay. Sakura.
Ma'am, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. So what comes into my mind when you say useful to human activities, ma'am, is they usually dig so that the water can go flow into another spot so that they can make dams on them so that they can have the water. And sometimes they just put dams on top of the rivers, ma'am, and use them just like that, ma'am.
Yes, they put dams in order to water their crops. Yes, thank you, Sakura. Who else wants to add? Zako?
People have installed pipes and other things to get water from these dams and rivers.
That's true. People have installed pipes to get water from these rivers. Nice, thank you. Okay. Nobody home. All right, let me check on the group chat. Okay, Hoto says people have built dams. Yes, people have built dams. Okay, so let's move to the next page. Who can read this for me? Leletu? Yes.
River water is stored in dams. Some of these large dams provide homes and factories in big settlements with water. The Vault Dam provides water for industries and homes in Gauteng, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my boy.
Yes, ma'am.
Tafiga, you will read the second slide, okay, the third slide. So, river water is sorted in dams, okay? So as you can see here, it shows that it has been sorted in dams. Some of these large dams provide homes and factories in big settlement, okay, with water, all right? So, and then the Val Dam provide water for industries and homes in Gauteng, okay? So it provide us with water so that we can get enough water, okay? So, okay. Tafiga.
Ma'am, can you hear me? Ma'am?
Yes, I can hear you. Continue.
The water in dams is also used to provide energy to make electricity. When water is used to make energy, it is called hydropower. Water from the Gari Dam makes electricity, which travels along power lines to where it is needed. Thank you. Make me a mess.
Thank you very much, Tafiga.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Yes, water in dams, it is also used to provide energy, okay? It is used to provide energy to make electricity, okay? When water is used to make electricity, it is called hydropower, okay? So I believe you did this in technology and natural science, I believe so. So I want to give you work, okay? I want you to go and research, okay, on how water can be used to make electricity, okay? So you go and research about it and you come back tomorrow, you tell me how does water make electricity, okay? If you can go open your natural science textbook, you will find the answers there, okay? So let's move. Okay, I have Lumbala. No, Sakura.
Although dams are useful, there are some disadvantages to build dams. Big dams need a lot of space. This means they take up land that could be used for farming. Damming, damming a river can mean that there is less water for people further down the river. Sometimes the dam water will even flood villages. Over time, soil is washed down in, in the dam, and so the dam can hold less and less water. Even smaller dams can cause problems in communities. For example, the farm building a small dam needs to think about who or what will have to be moved and what the cost will be.
Thank you, Sukara. Lumbala, you will read the next slide. Okay. So, although dams are useful, there are some disadvantages, okay, to build dams, okay. There are some disadvantages to build dams, okay. Big dams need a lot of space, okay. You cannot just make a dam wherever you want, okay. You need a lot of space. This means they take up land that could be used for farming, okay. So when you make a dam, you are also taking a lot of space. In a way, you are using the land that could be used for farming, okay. Damming a river can mean that there is less water for people further down the river, okay. So if, for example, let's just say there is a river passing by your house, and then you decide to make a dam. What about the people who are staying what about the people who are staying further down the river? They are going to receive less water, obviously, because you have made what? A dam, okay? You have stored most of the water, okay, by your place. So other people will be affected as well because they are going to receive less water, okay? Sometimes the dam waters will even flood the village, okay? So when you are having a dam, the disadvantages of it is that your place can be flooded sometimes, okay. So when there are heavy rains and then the water will be too much, and then the village will be flooded, and then over time soil is washed down into the dam, okay, and so the dam can hold less and less water. All right, so even smaller dams can cause problems for communities as well. For example, a farmer building a small dam needs to think about who and what will have to be moved, okay, and then what the cost will be. All right, so that's just what it is about dams, okay, about the disadvantages of having a dam. So no, it's not a figure, it's Lambula. Lambula. Okay. We can get hold of Lambula. Sari, read first.
Agrippi's Fall is a popular tourist destination. Tourists canoe along the river where the river banks form the border with Namibia. The Uptonian River irrigates farmland in the semi-desert area. The mouth of the Orange River at the Alexandra Bay, the area is rich. The area is rich in diamonds that were washed down by the river over thousands of years. The rainfall here is less than 50 millimeters. The Uptonian River, the town Douglas is situated where the Vaal River joins the Orange River.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's get the other picture. So read carefully. This is gonna be a classic in 2 minutes time. Somebody to read for us the letter. Seems like I can't unmute you people.
Ma'am?
Yes, Faith.
Ma'am, where do you want me to read?
The picture on your right. The source of the Orange River.
Oh, okay. The source of the Orange River is at 3,300 meters above sea level in Lesotho, where it is called the Sikwi River. The rainfall in the area is about 2,000 millimeters each year.
Okay, the river flows south.
Ma'am?
Continue reading.
Oh, the river flows south and west through more open country near Alwell in a broad valley. It is joined by the Caledon River.
Okay. The last
The Garipi Dam Giantess Hydroelectric. Ma'am, can you please help me with this word?
where?
Ma'am, the Garipi Dam Giantess Hydroelectricity.
See?
Oh, okay, I got it. And provides irrigation for farming. The dam also provides water for industries and homes in the Free State and Northern Cape.
And Northern Cape. Okay, I won't go through it. Let's just answer the question, and then I'm going to go through the map as we answer the questions, okay? Okay, I still have a piece of the map here, and then let me just get the question. Name 3 towns situated on the Orange River. I want you to give me the 3 towns situated on the Orange River. There are so many hands here and they've been up a long time ago. I'm going to lower them all and then you raise your hand again. Yes, you can raise your hands. Look at the map and then you tell me the towns that you are seeing, okay, situated on the Orange River. Here is the Orange River going down. You name the towns that you are seeing. Kleng Kleng. Kleng.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, I can't really see the sentences.
Let me
But
do this. Okay.
Alexander. Orange River is at Alexander.
What? Can you see now?
Yes, ma'am, I can, but I can only see, I can't see now, it's half, ma'am.
Okay, I'm moving it around. Okay. Yes, what
Ma'am, it's at Alexander River.
Okay.
Namibia, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, Sheng. Let's hear from Tafiga.
Ma'am, it's in Alexander Bay.
Okay.
It joins Arigabi Falls.
Arigabi Falls, yes.
Ma'am, also joins the Val River.
The what?
The Val River.
The Val River.
Yes, ma'am. And the Uppington River.
And the Uppington River. Okay. Thank you, Tafiga. Let me check on the group chat. What are they saying? Kuketo says, I see Uppington. Uppington. The letter says Val River. Okay, let's see the correct answers. Okay, we have the 3 towns situated on the Orange River. Okay, the 3 towns that are by the Orange River. As you can see, where I'm pointing, it's Orange River. So the blue lines, I told you that they portray what? A river. Okay, so this is the Orange River. We are going to go down with this river. Okay, and then we want to see the towns situated by Orange River. Number 1, we have Alexander Bay. Okay, we have Alexander Bay. Alexander Bay, it is also a town situated by the Orange River. And then we go down. Okay, we go down, we find all Grabbies. Okay, we pass by, and then we find Uppington. Okay, we find Uppington. Uppington, it is also a town. Okay, and then we move, going down. We are going with Orange River, and then we found Douglas. Okay, it is also a town. So these are the 3 towns which are situated by the Orange River. Okay, these are the 3 towns situated. So I want you to name 2 dams, okay, situated by the Orange River. I'm going to get the other map, this one. You look for the 2 dams situated by the Orange River. The 2 dams situated by the Orange River. Tafiga, hand still up. Ntago?
The Harib Dam and the Harib Dam and the
And yes, I can see the Harib Dam. Yeah. The Harib Dam, and who else wants to try? Thank you, Tago. Sakura.
And by the Hari Dam, ma'am. And here by the river, here, ma'am, by Caledon River, ma'am, yeah. And ma'am, I think yeah, by the mouth of Orange River in Alexandria Bay, ma'am.
The Alexander Bay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, is the mouth of the river where it connects to the ocean. Let's hear from Leletu.
Ma'am, I say it's the Val River, ma'am, the Caledon River, and the Harib Dam, ma'am.
The Harib Dam. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, let's get back to our questions. All right. Let's see the correct answers. Name the two dams situated in the, it is the Khalib Dam and the Vendegroef Dam, okay, and the Vendegroef Dam. So let's move. List the different human activities that the river is used for. As you can see, these are the activities, and then the other activities are on the other picture. You tell me the activities that you're seeing. We have read about the case studies. So, Ntako?
For water,
Yes.
for farming,
Yes.
and for the and for the
And for
and for the natural features for the tourists to come and see.
okay, yes, nice. That's correct. Thank you. Let's hear Tafiga.
Ma'am, people come there to canoe.
They do what?
Ma'am, they go there to. Ma'am, they go there for different activities, ma'am.
Yeah.
Riding, just seeing the river, ma'am. Different things that they could do there.
I can't hear you.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes.
Ma'am, they can go for boat riding.
Yes. Okay. Okay, Tafiga, I can't hear you properly. Let's move. Okay, let's get the answers. Let me check on the group chat. Okay, Khoto says for water, farming, and tourist. Nice. Thank you very much. Okay, list the different human activities that the river is used for. Number one, energy generation. Okay, hydroelectricity. Okay, irrigation for farming, mining diamonds. Okay, at the mouth, and then tourism as well. Okay, let's move to the last question. Okay, I want you guys to give me 2 disadvantages of large dams. The 2 disadvantages of large dams. Okay, who am I gonna get? Tafiga? Okay, we've lost Tafiga. Sedi?
Ma'am, land is taken away from people, and people down the rivers don't get water that much.
Land is taken away from the people. People down the river don't get much water. Nice. Thank you very much. Let's get another participant. Faith.
People like to pollute the water,
People pollute the water, yes.
and ma'am, some people while they're playing, they like to kick sand into the water.
I can hear you properly.
Ma'am, when people are playing, they like to kick water in the sand into the water or throw stones into the water.
I can really hear you very nicely.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Ma'am, I say that some people while they're playing, they like to kick sand into the water or throw stones into the water.
They throw stones into the water.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Faith. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm gonna get the last participant, Lambula, and then we move Lambula? Lambula, your mic today, I don't know what's wrong with it, but we can't hear you. Okay, let's move. Ira?
Flooding the rivers.
Flooding the river?
Yes.
Yes, that's all. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ira. Okay, so the two disadvantages of large dams are, let's see. Okay, dams need a lot of land, okay? Need a lot of land space that could be used for farming or other human activities. So a dam will need what? A lot of land space. To occupy a lot of land space, which can be used for farming or other human activities. And then damming a river can mean that there is less water for people, okay? Means there is less water for people further down the river, okay? So thank you guys for your answers. You were correct. You were mostly correct. I really appreciate that, okay? Let's move. Okay, so now we are going to look at how roads change the land. I need a reader. I need one reader to read for us, to read for class. One reader. Let me get somebody who hasn't read for us before. Okay, I'm gonna get Shen.
Ma'am,
Yes.
strategy people use road transport and on the land, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay. People use roads and roads transport more than any other kind of transport. They are roads in all places where people live. Some roads are big narrow ways. Others roads are small sank tracks. But all the land changed the land.
Change the land. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And mute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So how roads change the land? Okay, roads also changes the land. Okay, guys, you should know that. So people use a road transport more than any other kind of transport. Okay, they use road transport like cars, bus, you see, taxis, okay, more than any other kinds of transport. So there are roads in all places where people live. So in every place where people live, there is a road. There's no way, okay? So some roads are big motorways, okay? And then other roads are small sand tracks, okay? But all roads change the land, whether it is for big motorways or for small sand tracks, they all change the land one way or the other. Okay, so here I have picture number 1, picture number 2, and 3, okay? On how roads changes what? The land, okay? So you are going to answer your answers on the group chat, okay? Because I only want you to match, okay? So match the point below with one of these pictures, okay? A, making the land flat, okay? Which picture shows that they are making the land to be flat? Okay, Khozo, is your answer? Guys, let's use the group chat for now, because these are simple answers. You just write your answer A and then you match it with the number of a picture. Making the land flat. Number B, removing plants. C, building bridges and banks. And then D, covering the land with concrete and tar. And then C, putting up signs and lights. So match the points below with one of the pictures. Okay, I'm going to read the answers now. Okay, Khoto says number A, making the land flat, it's 1. Okay, and Sedi says it is making the land flat, it is picture number 1. Nsako says A1. Tafika also says 1. Kleng also says 1. I also says making the land flat, it's 1. Okay, as you can see, this machine here, they are trying to make the land to be flat. Number B, removing the plant. So in order to make the road, obviously, you need to remove the plant. So which picture shows that they are removing the plant? Khoto says number 3, Kleng says 3. Ntsako also says B3. I also say B3 as well. Okay, as you can see, they are removing the plants in order for them to make the road. And then number C, building bridges and banks. Building bridges and banks. Building bridges. Okay. Sheng says 2. Ntsako says 2. Era says 2. Ntsako also says 2. Khoto says 2 as well. I also say 2, guys. I also say 2. Okay, D, covering the land with concrete and tar. Covering the land with concrete. Covering the land with concrete. Covering 2. Okay, Khoto says 2. Seli says 2. Nice. Thank you, guys. Let's not waste time. Then number 2, I want 2 people to give me reasons. Okay, I want you to choose one of these pictures here, and then you explain how people change the land. I want 2 people, only 2, not more. 2 people to explain how. Leletu.
Choosing number 3, ma'am.
Okay, you chose number 3 and?
Ma'am, the tractors, ma'am, are destroying nature, ma'am. Nature is supposed not to be touched, ma'am. They're not supposed to chainsaw the trees, ma'am. They're supposed to leave the trees so that the birds can live peacefully like we live in South Africa peacefully.
Yes.
They should not interfere with nature's things, ma'am. Because you see now, they're breaking everything that nature has.
They're breaking everything that nature has. They are destroying nature. Yes, that's correct. Thank you, Leletu.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna get the last one. Sing.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
I'm also choosing number 3 because of they are cutting the trees, and the trees give us oxygen.
Okay.
And some other animals need shadows.
Yes. The trees give us oxygen.
They must not cut the trees so that we can. They must not cut the trees so that we cannot suffer also.
Yes, yes. So we cannot suffer as well. Okay. Amanda, you are going to get my email by the end of the lesson. So tomorrow we will be doing correction, okay, for our assessment. You should bring your papers wherever you wrote your work, okay? You should bring it in class. So we'll be doing correction so you can see where you wrote wrong and right answers. Okay, so here's my email, tumi96mukwena@gmail.com, Ayanda. So you guys can follow. If you have any questions, you can email the school at stemdigitalschool@africatincreek.co.za. My email is tumi96mukwena@gmail.com. So guys, thank you for having me. I enjoyed being with you. Stay home and be safe. Don't forget to sanitize. Enjoy the rest of your day.